Just laughing at the question that you made.
Oh, we gotta push it. Oh, man.
What are you doing? Come on, let's get this show on the road.
Okay, we gotta get all the cameras started.
I'm already recording that other one.
That's fine.
What the hell are you doing? That's good.
Oh, you're recording this one already too?
What am I?
It was.
It was?
Yeah.
Whoops.
We shooting?
All cameras are live.
Okay.
So first off, Desi, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Travis. It's
Okay.
been a while. Hope the best.
Yeah, unfortunately it hasn't been as good for you. So, how have you been since we last talked, Desi?
That's okay. Somewhat busy, trying to stay busy.
I'm sorry. I just thought of my grandmother's joke. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Desi.
You know, the music has been off and on over the past few years. It's just been a struggle to find that gap in between music and humanity, real life. And the past few years has been a time for me to learn and expand on things that I already knew but didn't know.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Are you still in contact with the former members of More Music?
We run into each
I have
other.
to ask you. We're very curious.
Yes and no. From a metaphoric standpoint, I see them, Pedram at least 3 times a week, but that's
Pedram
Pedram.
Farzad.
That's Pedram. That's not
Pedram Farzad.
Pedram Farzad. I see Wyatt Swanson.
The Iranian.
The Iranian.
Okay.
Okay, but that's Pedram Farzad. I
Okay.
also see Wyatt Swanson.
Wyatt Swanson.
I
The
don't
white
see,
one who thinks he's black.
I'm not sure if he's still.
We've got some of those here in Britain, don't worry. Okay. What about the other ones?
Or no.
That's it. Okay. What music do you listen to nowadays, Desi?
If any, not much. I'm not gonna lie. I don't take a particular liking.
Now,
to
what
any-
about Eric? Wasn't there a chap named Eric in the band?
Yes, Eric Wadden.
I'm sorry, I just switched subjects. Back to the old question because it's on my mind.
Yes.
Could you answer that for me?
Eric Wadden?
Yes.
He moved on. He had, over the years, he attended West Virginia, got a job doing what he wanted to do so far, and I hope him the best, but I think as far as a business standpoint, that relationship has been put to an end.
It's put to the bed, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for that. Are you still making music, Desi? That's the real question.
I am.
A bunch of us, and there's a little pocket down in Surrey that's real interested.
Yeah.
What are you doing these days?
Well, I've been kind of experimenting with new techniques and methods of just creating music. I'm not going in with a particular goal, if you want to say. I'm just going in there with an open mind and seeing what comes out, really.
That's no surprise to us, let me tell you.
As far as it goes,
A bit of the drinking and the drugs, maybe?
no, that
No.
that's been part of the past 3 years. Is however long it's been.
You're clean and sober now.
Right.
Okay. Would you submit to a random drug test?
I would if all the paperwork was there and it was required.
Well, okay. Now, what influences you in your music career, Desi?
Life experiences and emotions that I feel.
Emotions.
Yes.
What are those?
It's a whole array. The whole, you're happy, you're sad, and more music's prime inspiration was hate.
Hate.
And
Hate from a lot of people who thought you could make shit music.
right, people
Right.
just hating
Mm-hmm.
the way we presented ourselves. They just, the hate and the anger in our music, the retaliation, and I think that's kind of what led to the downfall. Kind of spiraled out of control.
Okay.
Even when somebody's not saying something about you.
Is your music group a terrorist organization?
Okay. Well, they're
Point blank, Desi. I have to ask you. Okay. I'm sorry I did, but I do have to.
Every time I see someone on the streets, they inquire about that. There's no evidence. People like to think what they think. Media portrays it, spins it. No, nobody in More Music had any affiliation with any terrorists.
Okay, because you do have the Iranian in your midst.
Yes. Well.
He's known to have a little extremism in his blood, is he not?
Well, and I think that's where we had our falling out, me and Ziploc Petty. As I said, I still talk to Petty Farza.
Okay, 3 times a week, I heard.
Yeah,
You just described to me a falling out. 3 times a week doesn't sound like a falling out to me, DJ Daisy.
It goes back to the hate, and Petty was kind of the inspirer.
He's got a lot of hate in him.
Yeah.
And so you can see
why
I'm saying
we tried to talk.
He might be a Muslim extremist.
That thought never crossed my mind.
But it did just cross your mind after I just said that.
I'm not gonna lie.
It did, didn't it?
No.
It crossed you too, but...
Look, man. I'm gonna not do this interview if you're gonna be asking these kinds of questions.
Okay, I'm sorry, Desi. Let me change gears a little bit, okay?
Yeah, that's downshift, alright?
Would that be agreeable? Can we shift gears a little bit?
That's fine.
Have you experienced any... oh, sorry. Have you experienced any change in approach to the way you've been making music? Or living your life, if you like?
Yes. I experienced something. I tried something, I want to say, that I'll say was life-altering. It was DMT.
DMT?
Yes, it was a...
What is that?
I don't want to get too into detail because we could get lost and lose track of this interview.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know where I am right now.
Right now, right.
Okay.
But it's something that really connected me to the universe and the earth itself. I'll leave it at that.
Right then. Okay, now DJ Desi. What's the state of DJ Desi in More Music right now? Doing a lot of DMT these days.
DJ Desi has expired. That is a former alias. I would not like to be referred to that or be asked about that.
What should we call you?
Whatever you want to call me.
DMT doing Desi.
That's why I didn't want to bring that up, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry. Alright, well, that about wraps it up for all my questions, Desi. We're pretty much, we're pretty sure we don't want to hear any more from you.
Okay, Travis, it was a pleasure to see you again.
Yes.
You gotta do a handshake.
No.
Why?
No, I won't shake your hand, Desi.
Oh, now I gotta do a few shots of just weird me.
Pretty sure it won't be hard to get weird shots of you. Did you see the rumours in the Daily Mail this morning, dude? It's interesting stuff. Daniel Sturgis headed to Liverpool. Are you like a crazy person? Alright, that was it. That's a wrap.
Alright, upload to computer.